Yo, what's going on, my sporadic survivor savants? Today, we're going to be going over the top 10 most controversial survivor players to ever exist. Let's dip our little toesies into the water with number 10, shall we? At number 10, we have Brian Heidik. Now, for some reason, Brian Heidik in the game of Survivor referred to himself as Mr. Freeze, despite the fact I never once saw the man wear a cryogenic suit and or make any ice puns.
The Iceman cometh.
But other than that, he actually played a pretty good game. Unfortunately, after the game, he did a 360 no-scope with a bow and arrow and shot a dog. Kind of like how Hawkeye shot Loki in the first Avengers movie. Also, what kind of maniac shoots a dog with a bow and arrow? At number 9, we have Brandon Hance, the nephew of the infamous Russell Hance of Survivor. Now, Brandon was in 2 seasons of Survivor, and in his first season, I actually liked him quite a lot. He was a very big religious person in his season, but unfortunately gave up his immunity necklace to one of his allies, and then they all voted him out of the game. Very tragic. And then in his second season, he turned into a raging lunatic and was pretty much kicked out of the game after yelling at his entire tribe.
You left
Bring
and
my
died straight.
kids into this, I'll come over there and knock your head off.
All right, hold on.
My kids into this.
But I mean, Philip was on the season, so can you really blame him? At number 8, we have Carson Garrett, aka the feminine version of Tom Holland, Zendaya. If Tom ever breaks up with you, don't call this guy, he is gay. Yeah, but Carson was a pretty big fan favorite in his season. Unfortunately, he did a pretty big oopsie whoopsie and pretty much scammed a Survivor puzzle business and just like stole all of their puzzles. So, yeah, this guy's a freaking piece of... At number 7, we have Ben from Survivor Heroes versus Hillers versus Hustlers. That's a flippin' mouthful. And a lot of people don't like Ben because he found 94 idols in very easy spots, and one of them was literally hidden under the spot that he goes every single night, and production knew that. So it kind of seems like it was rigged for him to win. And then they pull out the secret, oh, actually, guys, you're not going to vote off the 4th final person out of the game. You're actually going to do fire force making. And I'm not going to lie, I am actually someone who likes Ben a lot. But the more you think about it, the more it really does seem like it was rigged for him to win. At number 6, we have, what's this guy's name? Cliff Manberg? I don't know, I forgot. Anyways, this guy played like 2.5 days of actual Survivor and just got to chill on a beach with the jury for the entire rest of the game, and then came back into the game and then won, and somehow production and Jeff thought that this outcome would be a good idea and wouldn't make anyone mad. So, yeah, I think they all need to be fired and put on death row with no last meal, except for Applebee's, Bourbon Burger, Liz style, no bun. At number 5, we have Jeff Varner. Now, this man has played Survivor a total of 3 times. And the last time he played, he did something very controversial. He got swap screwed and was very worried that he was going to be voted out of the game. So what was his giant, strategic, masterful move to not get voted out? Well, the tribal council, he said, Jeff, hold on 1 second. This guy sitting next to me is actually a transgender, and he hasn't told anyone. And yeah, he was still voted out, and is also now hated as well. So good move, man. At number 4, we have Brandon Danlon. And despite the fact that this man looks like he spends at least 10 hours a day on Minecraft, he still does not know how to climb ladders. But that's not what makes him controversial. What makes him controversial is that this man had the absolute gall to say that pineapple belongs on pizza. I am going to be sick, Brandon. You disgust me. And honestly, if you stopped ordering pineapple on your pizza, you might be able to climb a ladder. And at number 3, we have Nick Wilson, the winner of Survivor David vs. Goliath. Now, this guy seemed like a very swag guy in his season, but after the season, he did some sussy baka stuff and apparently passed a bill in his hometown that, let's just say, would make Alabama proud. Nick. What the frickety frock? And at number 2, we have Wendell. Wendell is a giant doo-doo stain on the legacy of Survivor. He is a really big poo-poo nugget, if you will. Wendell has cheated on multiple females with literal other winners of Survivor, which is crazy to me. Guys, do me a favor, if you ever see Wendell in real life, slap him in the face and then pull out all of his hair and then make him eat it. And then at number 1, we have Dan Speed. Well guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And remember, do not order custom shirts off of Amazon, because if you do, they will rip you off and will not send you the shirt. I'm really sad.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for Season 45 Survivor. Now, I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player to ever exist, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View, that's N-E-M-E, View, and hit the like button, or, if you don't, you end up like me on Season 44, alright? You don't want that, do you? Peace!